Hey, more like Neon Genesis Rhythmgelion. Am I right? I really wish I had my knife right now. Greetings, one and all. This is Wong here, and today we are back with the final installment of EVA-Thon. That's right, we're reaching the end of this because, now we're going to talk about the video games. That's right. Not only was Neon Genesis Evangelion such a popular anime, but it also had several video games, and it also even had several pachinko games as well. It was such a hit in Japan. Even in 2007 when the Rebuild series started, which I'm getting too soon, you know. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother cutting that out. So yeah, anyway, so we're gonna be talking about the video games. There were several card games and several other different elements of games, but for now we're just gonna be looking at the RPG adventures, RPG adventure, standard role-play based adventure games, platformers for released for console and PC, starting with Neon Genesis Evangelion First Impression. So, the first Evangelion video game released for the Sega Saturn in 1996. Shortly after the TV series run, the story is set after the episode Asuka Strikes, with Shinji badly injured and suffering amnesia as a result of an angel attack, needing to retrain by sparring with Asuka in Unit 2 and having to defeat the angel to regain his memories. The game features RPG elements and FMV clips for combat. Most of the animation is original to First Impression with the voices of the original Evangelion voice actors, and some other content recycled from the TV series. This also, this released for Sega Saturn, and of course, there's that. And if I didn't say this, but it was released on March 1st, 1996, which is probably around the time the anime ended. Yeah, after the TV series ones, that's when it ended. I'm going to try and show clips of the video of the game if I can. If not, I'm going to try and show clips of the gameplay if I can in post-editing. If I can't, then I'll just show, a link to the gameplay in the, right next to my face if I can. Then, it's about a year and, 5 days later, on March 6, 1997, there was NGE's Second Impression, also released for the Sega Saturn. A game that focuses mainly on Shinji and a new character introduced, an original character introduced, called Mayumi Yamagishi, with RPG-style gaming and combat in the structure of an episode. So it's basically like the first game, except they introduced that new original character. And then we have, at least in 1998, which is pretty old because it's strange. This game really does look like, this game looks like a 98 game, but it looks more like a 2000 game, I guess kind of almost like a PS1, actually. Actually, yeah, this game was released in 1998 for the PS1, Sega Saturn, Windows, and Macintosh, so it was basically released for console and PC. This game is known as Iron Maiden, or mostly known as just Girlfriend of Steel, which would become a really popular franchise later on, a series of dating sims, and actually this marks the first ever dating sim in the video games. The Gainax game released as an extra episode of the series, plus pausing the further development of a series of manned jet-alone robots. It focuses mainly on Shinji and Mana Kirishima, which is also which is another original character introduced. Which is basically another one of Shinji's new love interests. I mean, my god, he has so many freaking love interests. You guys notice that? Yeah. And then we have, for some reason, one of my favorite games, which is, I don't know why it is. There's Neon Genesis Evangelion 64, or NGE 64, released on June 25th, 1999, and of course for the Nintendo 64. It was a game released by Bandai in 1999, which covers the major battles throughout the TV series and movies as a combat and RPG game. It uses multiple voice clips and images recycled from the original series. So it's basically a rerun. It's basically another game that retells the entire anime. Then we have, I guess you could say, a sequel to NG64. We have NGE2, which was released in 2003 for the PlayStation 2 and PSP. Released by Bandai Alpha System, covering the entire run of the TV series and movies, with RPG-style story interaction and combat. Items such as F-type equipment and a new version of the Jet-Alone project are included in the game. Which, you guys don't know the Jet-Alone thing. The Jet-Alone robot, from episode 4 or 5. I know what episode 6 is. That's the thing where they fight the diamond, the giant flying diamond. I think it's episode 4 or 5. I'm not sure. Then there's Shinji Ikari Raising Project, which now I think I couldn't find a whole lot of information. I think what this game basically is, it's like what this game basically is. Oh wait, hold on. It was released in 2004 for Windows, so it's only a PC game. It's basically, I guess you could say it's kind of like Life is Strange. You know, it's a Telltale game. Well, I mean, I think Telltale is a company, so it's not really that. It's like a game where like you play as Shinji and you make choices like throughout the show, and basically decide people's fates. It's not Undertale. It's like basically Life is Strange. You know, you make choices and stuff. Shin's known as in Japan as Shin Psyche Evangelion. Ikari Shinji Ikusei Keikaku. Yeah, you control Shinji, and you basically make decisions and decide throughout the game. It's another rerun through the anime, and you basically make decisions, and you decide the fate of certain things. That's basically what it is. Then we finally have a sequel to Iron Maiden the Second, or known as Girlfriend of Steel 2, released in 2005 for the PlayStation 2, Windows, and Macintosh. The first one was released for Sega Saturn, but not this one. Only for, again, PS2 and computers. A Gainax game set in an alternate, normal life universe glimpsed in the final episode of the Evangelion TV series. It later inspired a spin-off manga series, Neon Genesis Evangelion Angelic Days. Apparently they made a manga off of this. Apparently this Girlfriend of Steel series was so popular, such a popular dating sim, they made a manga off of it. Look at that. Then it released on December 22nd, 2006 for the PS2. It released in 2007 for the PSP. There's Secret of Evangelion, an RPG adventure retelling the end of the Evangelion storyline yet again. And yet again, we have another retelling of the entire anime. It's introducing the new characters, Nerve Investigator Kenzaki Koyouya, Kyouya, and Dummy Plug Research Scientist Kaga Hitomi. So yeah, this is another game that we introduced original characters pretty much. Like it said, it's our role play adventure based game. There's nothing much to say. Pretty much, it's retelling of the story, so there's nothing much to say. Then there's Detective Evangelion, released in January 18th, 2007 for the PS2. A non-canonical broccoli game. Broccoli, I don't know. Broccolli. I don't freaking know. A game released after being delayed from its original release on November 22nd, 2006, with early orders later coming with picture puzzles as a result, as a combination of mecha battling and a without murder mystery. The game introduced the Evangelion first type and Evangelion second type, was the first to use both Evangelion Unit 1 and Shinji Ikari as playable characters. A manga based on the game was serialized in Shonen Ace, starting in December 2006. Then there's Evangelion. Then we have the very popular, the most known classic title of the franchise, when it comes to most people. What am I trying to say? It mostly comes to people's mind when they think about an Evangelion game. Evangelion Battle Orchestra, released on June 28th, 2007 for the PlayStation 2 and PSP. Which, once again, this is a game that looks like a completely different game. Okay, I guess I was wrong. It's not actually an original title, but it would look like it'd be an original title because it was released in 2007, but yet it looks like it was released for the N64 in the 90s, which is really weird. It was a fighting game produced by Broccoli. Okay, I'm just gonna call him Broccoli. Forget it. Then there's, I don't even know how to I'm not really sure how to describe this one. There we have Pucci Eva Evangelion game, released on March 20th, 2008 on the Nintendo DS from Bandai Namco Games. Where do I even start with this one? Well, it's definitely a role-play based. Nothing makes sense in it. Nothing makes sense. You walk around in school. It's like a Facebook game, if you want to call it. You interact with angels, which is really weird. Yeah, this game, it's a cute game, but it makes no sense. Basically, it's a really, again, it's cute. It's kind of like a what do you call it? Like a interactive game, if you want to call it. Like it's a social. I guess you talk to people. Of course, roleplay based. It's one of those farms. I guess like a farming game, if you want to call it. I definitely want to show footage of that because you guys have no clue what I'm talking about. I hope I'll be able to show footage of that, but it's gonna take so much editing, so much. So yeah, there's that. Again, cute game, but then again, makes no sense. Then finally, for the roleplay based and adventure based, if you guys want me to review the other EVA games, just let me know. This is all the ones that are on Wiki right now. There's Mahjong and there's card games. If you guys want me to talk about those, just let me know and I'll try and do that. Finally, we have Evangelion Joe, or J-O, released on June 6, 2009 for the PlayStation 2 and the PSP. Also, another game released by Bandai Namco Games. I don't even know how to describe this one either. I guess basically it wasn't released by Broccoli. So, I guess you could say this game is like a alternate version of Neon Genesis Evangelion 2, except it's based off, I guess, the Rebuild series, I'm supposing, because, it was in 2009, that was after the first movie, so I guess it's based off that, although, when was 2.0 released? I have no clue. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be based off the Rebuild series, either the first movie or the first two movies, definitely not 3.0. I have no clue, but that's what I think about that. So that's all the Evangelion games for now. Once again, there's Mahjong. There's a lot of other categories they have on Wiki. If you guys want me to review any of that, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to and see if I can. Hopefully, I can put that together. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this finale of EVA-Thon. Merry Christmas, by the way. It's not really Christmas yet, but happy December. So, and I'll see you guys next time for a little Christmas present I'm going to give all you guys. I guess you can call it an early Christmas present. It's going to be also something Evangelion related. Ooh. So, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, buddy. Wait. Peace.